Okay, Moringa. I'll tell you what, if there's one supplement that just changed my life in a short period of time, during this whole process of all the different things I've taken, which is probably 1,000 or more different types of supplements to try to heal, nutritional products, herbals, vitamins, everything. Moringa was probably in my list of top 3 or 4. I had gone to the doctor with all my labs were showing severe inflammation, which is normal with a lot of Lyme and co-infection type illnesses. But it also runs in my family, rheumatoid arthritis, which if not taken care of can be very dangerous. So I went to the doctor. I was having pain keeping me up all night. The pain was excruciating, and it was bad, and it was everywhere, and it was spreading. So it was becoming mobile, which really scared me. So they referred me Trexate, I think the name of it is. Methotrexate, I'm sorry. And then they were going to dig in with some biologicals, which some people have to do that. I get it. You don't play games with, if you need medication, you take it. Okay, you go to the doctor, get diagnosed, take your medication. But see, I have a family member that has suffered from rheumatoid for probably 22 years. And it's really bad. And your joints can get disfigured. Well, that started happening a little on parts of my feet and in my hand, like those bumps that stick out. So if you have rheumatoid or any form of arthritis, and you're watching this video, you're going, I know more about it than you, honey. I know you're thinking that. You're thinking you get it. Where I'm at the beginning stage of this. So I get the joint pain and the starting to see weird things happen. So the inflammation factors. So anyway, I had to look, as I usually do, for another way out, because I was already on so many medications, different medications for different things, and still trying to take medications to try to beat the die-off from the Lyme disease and all the herbals and the antibiotics, everything. So getting through some of that. Now this, now I have to deal with, here's another thing. That's just the way it goes. Inflammation markers, sometimes they open up. And what I've talked to the doctor about is, could this be viral? Could it be from, my situation? And, they won't tell you, oh yeah, definitely. But they will say it could be, possibly. They're starting to prove all these things now. So, well, look at with just an example. Look at with like COVID, they say that it opens up a lot of the inflammation pathways, and then people start to complain of brain fog and joint pain and all sorts of things. So it kind of makes sense. Okay, so not to jump around, Moringa. So this little product, I started reading a lot about it. And then I talked to a holistical doctor about it, a naturopathic specialist that I'd known for many, many years. And I told him, I'm thinking about giving this a shot. After what I've read, I kind of believe it might help me. And he was 50-50 on it. Of course, he's going to recommend that I go natural if I could, first before taking medications. But again, sometimes medications are needed. That's just the way it is. Sometimes there's no way around it, and you can hurt yourself more by doing nothing, okay? So here it is. I started with 2 500 milligram Moringas in the morning and 2 in the evening, which is a pretty good dose of Moringa. Within a week, I saw the difference. The joint pain was definitely half what it was. Within 2 or 3 weeks, it was gone completely. Here's the crazy part. I go to the doctor and they want to pull labs. And she came back with the anti-CCP was almost back to normal. It was still high, don't get me wrong. Which, because it's there, it's a factor, it's in my blood. And the inflammation markers are always in my blood due to Lyme disease. So, it's there, but the pain is gone. The inflammation, it's like it went away. The stuff was, I'm still floored when I think about what this stuff did. So don't mind me, I'm walking as I speak right now. Between that and my keto type diet that you all know I'm on, that I bang the drum on that if you have inflammation in your body. And my keto is more of a dirty keto. It's not your straight up, it used to be for years. It was the, vegetables only with beef, chicken, and fish. And, it's a tough diet to stick to, but it's really not that bad, but it can get old. So now I use the keto breads and all that. Jumping around, sorry. So I'm trying to give you as much information to help you as possible in one video, which is impossible. So that with my diet, the Moringa, with my diet, knocked this stuff out. Even the brain fog cut back a little bit. I was surprised at that because I've had brain fog for over a decade. Really bad. I mean, I'll get into that in another video about how to cut the brain fog back and how you have to get that cut back, because over time I don't believe that that's good for you in any way. So Moringa for inflammation, there's no doubt it works. Make sure you get a good brand. I actually went with a certain store. I don't want to use names and it looks like I'm selling something because I'm not, but that company with a V, it starts with a V. It's got the word vitamin in it. I'll leave it at that. Their store brand is really high quality. Whatever. Not looking for an advertiser either, so we're good. So as long as someone tries it and it works for them, I'm happy. It will work for you. It's how well will it work for you? Don't mind me, it's windy out here. How well it's going to work? What I'm hearing back from people I've referred Moringa to, 9 out of 10 times it works. Can you imagine that? 9 out of 10 times on a mention, someone will say to me later, hey, wow, you said that stuff's amazing. You gave me a couple of simple reasons why, because none of us are doctors, and you knocked it out of the box. The stuff is great. So that I would say would be probably in my top 3 or 5 supplements that I take. It's a go-to. I don't miss it in the morning and I don't miss it in the evening. You probably don't need as much as I take, and why waste your money if you don't need that much of it? In fact, I may even cut back to 1 capsule and 1 capsule just twice a day, because anytime you can cut back on taking any of these things, you're going to save money. That's always a good thing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you'd like to subscribe, hit subscribe. I've got a lot more information coming because over the years I've made videos as I fought for my life with these illnesses that came up originally from Lyme disease. They said it was chronic and then late stage. I never even made an intro video because I couldn't. Okay, so these videos, I do them when I have the energy. I'm lucky to be here. That's just the way it is. And I'm happy to be here and not be in bed or be in a chair anymore. These little things I talk about are the reasons why. There's no doubt. Okay, so have a great day.